Hey there, my fellow YouTubers. This here's the Big D of Big D's Entertainment Ratings and Reviews, and today I am going to present a list of some of the movies I think might be good and what have you for the late spring, early summer, and into most of the summer movies. Now, I probably will include a lot of them. I know, unfortunately, I'm sorry some of you horror fanatics might be a little disappointed I'm not including too many. I know some of y'all have heard of some that's coming out, like Annabelle Comes Home. I apologize for not having that because I've never seen any others, and I probably don't want to because I don't do much new horror, but you'll have to understand, okay? I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I do know there's a sequel to that movie, 47 Meters Down, coming up. And also another movie that I'm sorry I'm not going to mention will be the book-based movie, The Sun Is Also a Star. I'm sure I'm probably going to see that. And the other, which I'm thinking y'all are in for a rude shock that I'm not including this, and that's the update of Aladdin, which I'm definitely going to stay away from. Sorry. Certain reasons I'll explain in a rant video, okay, later in the month. In the meantime, let's just go ahead and get to what's coming up. First off, here's one of the movies that will be opening this Friday, and that'll be Ugly Dolls, based on the toys that have been around since 2011, nearly 2 decades. I never knew about these things until I checked my sources. I don't know if I'm going to go see it or not, but I've looked at the trailers, and it looks kind of cute, actually. I mean, we're having an all-star voice cast, including Kelly Clarkson, one of my personal favorite American Idols, thank you. Plus a lot of others. There's too many to mention. I do think it's going to be good. The next one will be... Now, the next two will be ones that will open next Friday. First will be Detective Pikachu. Now, I might go see this. This movie looks like it's cute and action-packed. I mean, Pokemon in the real world, we get to see all those Pikachu, Aipom, Jigglypuff, Charizard, Bulbasaur, Squirtle. Oh, the list goes on. I think this might be pretty darn fun. Ryan Reynolds doing the voice of the little guy with powers like Iron Tail and Thunderbolt. Now that's awesome. Also that same day will be The Hustle, starring Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson, which this is actually an all-female update of the old 80s movie Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, which starred Steve Martin and John Cleese. At least I think John Cleese. Now I know Steve Martin is though. Now, I think, from the previews, I think this is going to be super awesome. I do love Anne Hathaway, and I absolutely adore Rebel Wilson. Pitch Perfect, you can't go wrong with that. I've seen her recent hit, Isn't It Romantic? Very funny movie. I think this will be just as fun. For the next week will be A Dog's Journey with Dennis Quaid. I think this will be fun to see, but I'll have to see its predecessor, A Dog's Purpose, first. I have yet to see that. The next one will be... Now, I don't know if I'll see it or not, since I still have yet to see its predecessors, would be John Wick Chapter 3 with Keanu Reeves. And I've seen it looks like it's pretty cool and action-packed, but I think it might be fun. I just still gotta see the first two. Then, let's see, on the... Let's see, the 24th... is it? Yeah, the 24th, which it happens to be the day that Dull Land remake comes out, will be Brightburn, a superhero horror flick, which will be produced by James Gunn, you know, the guy who gave us the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. I've seen the previews, this might be pretty cool, but, well, one of the folks I live with doesn't really like horror, so I doubt we'll go see it, so I'll have to probably check it out on DVD. And finally, at the end of the month, we got Godzilla, King of the Monsters. I think this is going to be pretty cool, although I still have not seen the new Godzilla from a few years back, but I'm going to try to one day. That same day, we're also going to get Rocket Man, starring Taron Egerton, you know, from the Kingsman movies. He'll be playing the role of Sir Elton John. And I also was kind of surprised. He's actually going to be singing the songs in the movie, which I'm really impressed with that. I mean, if Bohemian Rhapsody was a big hit last year, I think this one's going to be just as good. Although I kind of wish to see The Dirt, maybe. I mean, I like Motley Crue, but... well, I'll have Netflix. Well, one of my relatives does, but I'll have to see maybe Sunday. Now for June, first off will be the one I want to start with first, and that's Dark Phoenix. The next to last X-Men movie before the X-Men get absorbed into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I hope this is going to be good. While X-Men The Last Stand was factually good and all in a way, but I think Dark Phoenix will be much better than this. Okay? I do think it's gonna be a big one. Well, just as long as the studio that's releasing keeps the little bit of X-Men music play at the end of their fanfare, we may just have another X-Men hit. Also, that same day, this is going to prove difficult competition for X-Men. While I thought Alice Through the Looking Glass was going to crush X-Men Apocalypse, but it didn't. Now I'm having big words that Illumination Entertainment's newest attempt, The Secret Life of Pets 2, will prove extremely difficult competition. You know the first one did pretty darn well. Well, I wish X-Men all the best to go up against this here. Well, I do think it looks pretty fun and all, but I don't know. The next one for the next week will be Men in Black International. Now, I think this will be pretty cool. Chris Hemsworth's in it. Now, I've been hearing reports saying they were going to remove Liam Neeson from it, even though he's already been featured in the trailer, so we don't know yet. And then after that is the brand new Shaft. Well, with Jesse T. Usher, along with Samuel L. Jackson, who formerly played Shaft in the 2000 remake, and Richard Roundtree, the original Shaft from 1971. Yeah, they're going to be teamed together. This ought to be pretty good. As the theme song would say, can you dig it? Oh yeah. Next up would be the remake of Child's Play. Now, after seeing the trailer for it, this looks pretty darn killer. Excuse me. And again, I'll probably have to wait for DVD. Like I said, someone I live with don't like horror movies. Sorry. But however, some real toys are going to prove difficult competition for the new Chucky, and that's Toy Story 4. I think it's going to be pretty fun. Being on a road trip and everything, I think this is going to be really fun. I mean, I like the Toy Story movies. I like them since the day they came. I mean, you get to hear Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, and, well, all the other voices we've heard in all three of these. Finally, at the end of June, we got Yesterday, and this is a film about this dude who wakes up from a freak bus accident and soon learns the Beatles never existed. Yeah, this guy's a songwriter, and he soon wakes up to learn that the Beatles never existed. Yeah, really surprising. Now for July, unfortunately, I only have a mere 2 titles from that month. First would be Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, although this was to be the first installment of Phase 4 of the MCU, but unfortunately at the last minute they put it to be the new, improved finale for Phase 3 after I had thought they would close it with Avengers Endgame, which will probably rule the top for some time. But even so, I think it's going to be good. We'll see Tom Holland back. He'll meet Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury for the first time ever, and he'll be going up against, or sort of in a way, teaming with Mysterio, played by Jake Gyllenhaal. I just hope this is going to be good. Finally, will be The Lion King. Now, I think this will be a much better update than Aladdin. Now, this has some pretty good voice talent, like Donald Glover, James Earl Jones, once again doing Mustafa like he did in the anime feature, plus Beyonce doing Nala, and let's see, Seth Rogen, Chiwetel Ejiofor, plus a lot of others. I think this will be good, and especially that it's done by Jon Favreau, who directed the first two Iron Man movies, as well as the 2016 version of Jungle Book. For August, I have 5 movies. First will be The Fast and the Furious present Hobbs and Shaw, which Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham team up for a real fun flick of a ride. Although it'll be a little bit before we can get number 9 of Fast and Furious, but I'm sure we'll get next year, maybe? I don't know. Next up, here's a movie I had been waiting for since last year, and it's been rescheduled so flippin' many times. And that's the real final X-Men movie that well, I can't really think of a name for the studio since it's now under... Well, since it was just bought out by the House of Mouse, and that's the New Mutants. They took out B in the title. This is possibly gonna be scary, but I don't know. I think it'll be cool to check out, though. Next up, here's another movie the House of Mouse that's got coming up, and that's Artemis Fowl, based on the book series of the same name. I've seen its teaser. No, I want to see a better look at it. I think this movie might have potential of becoming a big hit. Yeah. I think it'll be pretty cool. Next up would be the Angry Birds movie 2. Now, this one, I'm going to say, might be fun like the first one. I've seen the Angry Birds movie. It looks pretty fun. Well, I've never played the games. I've seen plays of them, though. But, like I said, they're about to get a cool reception. If you've seen the trailer, of course. And finally, I'm going to say, look out, Lego Movie. You got yourself another building block competitor on your hands. And it's Playmobil, the movie. Yes. I have not encountered any previews of this yet, but, well, I am hoping we'll see one sooner or later. I mean, it'll probably be premiering with Ugly Dolls, since it'll be from the same studio that actually is producing Ugly Dolls. But anyway, what do you think of some of these movies? Now again, I am sorry I did not mention 47 Meters Down 2 or Annabelle Comes Home, The Sun Is Also a Star, and again, sorry to disappoint you, Aladdin's not on the list. Sorry. And well, I'd say sadly, we aren't going to get that Minecraft movie I've been hearing about. I mean, that was supposed to come out this month and go up against Aladdin, but they rescheduled the Con Bloomin' thing. Well, you know what they say, nobody's perfect. But anyway, tell me what you think of and what you might want to check out in the comment section. Please feel free to like and comment, and please subscribe, because I'm going to be making an announcement later in the week, maybe. You never can tell. But I will be doing some more reviews and TV logs in the next day or 2 or 3, maybe this weekend. You never can tell. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.